the back-to-back meetings that BJP is holding in order to come up with names who will be the chief minister in the three heartland states that BJP won recently, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. In the latest that we know, Home Minister Amit Shah is in fact at Prime Minister Modi's residence, and this is a high-level meeting which is currently underway at PM's residence. Even yesterday, remember, BJP Chief JP Nadda had a 4-hour-long meeting with the Prime Minister at his residence once again, and the top BJP leadership seems to be locked into multiple meetings back-to-back in order to come up with the final names, those who will be named as the chief ministers of these three states. For more on this, I'm joined by my colleagues Himanshu and Ravish. Himanshu, coming to you first. In fact, we have been seeing that a series of back-to-back meetings have been going on, and this is yet another one of them. Is there some sort of, the deliberations which are currently going on? Because we have been listening to or hearing reports about how they might be looking at new faces, new selections instead of going for the old guard who are there in these states. So are some of these aspects making it more difficult for the BJP to come up with a final choice?
I think yes. See, it's important to remember that it has been more than 72 hours since the state assembly elections were announced. But still there is no final word as to who will be the chief minister in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. And I think the answer lies in the BJP's election strategy itself. Remember, in Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh, BJP central leadership did not announce any name, any CM candidate as they used to do normally in other states. Even in these states in previous elections, very clear announcements had been made. But this time, there was no announcement that a particular leader will be the chief minister candidate of the party in that state. And that is where the answer lies, that I think the central leadership had decided, even at the time of the election campaign, that they will decide the name of the chief minister after the results are announced. And now, finally, in last 72 hours, we have we have seen several rounds of deliberations between and among central and state leadership. Remember yesterday's meeting, quite long, more than 4 hours long. And after that meeting, today we saw 10 MPs who had won the MLA election. They went to the Lok Sabha Speaker and they tendered their resignation. And it included two very senior names from Madhya Pradesh. Narendra Singh Tomar, who is now the Agriculture Minister, and Union Minister Prahlad Patel. And with those resignations, it has now paved the way for them to go back to their respective states and take oath as an MLA. Two MPs who have also won, Balak Nath and Renuka Singh, they were not in Delhi today, so they could not give their resignations, but they are expected to do it tomorrow. We have also been told by sources that Narendra Singh Tomar and Prahlad Patel will be tendering their resignation from Union Cabinet as well by late tonight. So this is part of the strategy to actually move forward in this case. But at the moment, there is still no indication whether the BJP central leadership will go by the names that are making rounds, because we have been also hearing that a lot of thinking is also on thinking about some new faces. Remember, these elections that were held, assembly elections, were a part of the BJP's larger strategy. That's right, Tanima.
Right. Himanshu, stay with us. I am also joined by Maria and Sunil Prabhu. But first, let me go across to Ravish, who is at the BJP headquarters. Ravish, थोड़ी देर पहले ही JP नड्डा ने एक BJP जनरल सेक्रेटरीज की मीटिंग भी चेयर की. इसी बारे में बातचीत हो रही थी और वहां से जो सबसे आलोचना करके जो भी निकाला गया अभी, is that going to be something which is conveyed to the higher command in BJP as well?
अच्छा, देखिए तनिमा, इस समय दो जगह पर बैठक चल रही है और दोनों ही जगहों पर बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण बैठक चल रही है। एक तो प्रधानमंत्री अमित शाह के साथ में बैठक चल रही है और जो दूसरी बैठक है वो बीजेपी के मुख्यालय में महासचिवों के साथ में चल रही है। बीजेपी के जो सूत्र हैं जो जानकारी दे रहे हैं कि आज रात को या फिर कल सुबह तक हो सकता है कि बीजेपी तीनों ही राज्यों के लिए जो पर्यवेक्षक हैं उनके नामों की घोषणा कर दे और कल या फिर परसों जो है वो विधायक दल की बैठक भी हो सकती है। एक बात और जो पता लगी है सूत्रों के हवाले से कि देखिए, नाम अब तय हो चुका है, लेकिन वो नाम किसी को पता नहीं है प्रधानमंत्री जी के अलावा। तो यही वजह है कि तमाम सारे सत्ता के गलियारों में इस वक्त चर्चाओं का दौर चल रहा है, कयास लगाए जा रहे हैं हर शख्स के पास में, हर चैनल के पास में अपना अपना नाम है। लेकिन ये बताया जा रहा है कि सैद्धांतिक तौर पर इस बात को लेकर मंजूरी हो चुकी है शीर्ष नेतृत्व के साथ में, जो कि कल 4 घंटे बैठक चली है, कि युवा नए चेहरे को जो है वो सामने लेकर आया जाएगा। और प्रधानमंत्री खुद बोल चुके हैं कि वो इस बार कास्ट को नहीं बल्कि क्लास को तवज्जो देंगे। तो यही वजह है कि लोगों को लग रहा है कि युवा, महिला, आदिवासी, इन तीनों में से इन तीनों चीजों को ध्यान में रख के कोई एक नया चेहरा हो सकता है। तो यही वजह है कि अभी जो बैठक चल रही है, अभी जो जेपी नड्डा के साथ में महासचिवों की बैठक चल रही है, उनके साथ में भी इसी मुद्दे पर चर्चा भी चल रही है कि आखिर क्या क्या होना चाहिए, कैसे संगठन को और मजबूत किया जाए, किन नामों को तय किया जाए। इन सब मुद्दों पर एक चर्चा जो है
Ravish हमसे जुड़े रहिए. Let me go across to Maria right now. Maria, both Himanshu and Ravish, as they reported that the name selections probably are finalized, but still the final decision will now be taken by the BJP top leadership. As we know, currently the Home Minister as well as the Prime Minister are locked up in a meeting on this very aspect. You know, they have to get this right for 2024. Is that the most difficult aspect of this entire selection, or is it a choice when it comes to actually putting new faces in the forefront and kind of refreshing the entire arrangement that they can see in terms of state leadership in these heartland states? What is the aspect which is in a way probably something which some would say is delaying the name announcements, because some would say that the choice would have been easy considering all these states have top veterans of the BJP?
Yes, and that's the reason why the party leadership is trying to really do that balancing act. They really do not want to upset, say, a Vasundhara Raje or a Raman Singh or even Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who is the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. Look, Tanima, having covered the party, just look at the series of events that has happened in the last few hours. It's been 72 hours since the results came. Yesterday, there was a meeting at 7 LKM, which is the Prime Minister's residence, in which Mr. Nadda was also present, along with Home Minister Amit Shah, and of course the Prime Minister was there. Right now, even as we speak, there are two sets of meetings that are happening. One of General Secretaries at the BJP headquarters, the other of a meeting which is happening between Home Minister Amit Shah and Prime Minister. They want to send a message of generational change, but they also realize that there are multiple factors here at play. The Prime Minister on his part has been talking about that there is, the larger issue for him are the four aspects: the women, the youth, the farmers, and also and the Adivasis, when he spoke at the BJP headquarters on the day of the victory. But I think when it is about the 2024 elections, they would want to ensure that all these three states actually perform the way they did in 2019. They actually sent all MPs, in fact, full score for the BJP in all these states. So 12 MPs, all of them who contested have resigned. But who will be the Chief Minister? Again, I'm saying there will be a lot of explanation that will come soon after the name is announced. Right now, the party has to send observers. The process of observer selection is happening, and thereafter the observer will go to the state capitals and complete the formalities.